The New South Wales election is shaping up as a battleground for federal political figures, past and present. The controversial Senator David Leyonhjelm's plan to ditch Canberra for Macquarie Street is being described by his opponents as desperate. It follows Mark Latham's announcement he'll also run for the New South Wales Upper House as a One Nation candidate.
Since 2013, he's had a voice in Canberra, but David Leyonhjelm says the government in Sydney's the source of most of his gripes.
Restrictions on motorbikes, fishing, four-wheel driving, shooting, plus of course bicycle helmets, cannabis.
It should be legalised, he says, along with most illicit drugs.
Treating them as a criminal problem is the wrong way to go about it as well. They're a health problem.
Schools should be run by the private sector, he says. So should hospitals and so should transport. Sydney's controversial lockout laws are also in his sights. Doctors say they're saving lives, but Senator Leyonhjelm says they're punishing the masses.
In Melbourne, they're allowed to stay up late. Sydney, oh no, you're all too naughty, you've got to go home to bed early. It's ridiculous.
He's currently being sued for defamation by Green Senator Sarah Hanson-Young. She says he won't be missed in Canberra.
Senator Leyonhjelm is running away from the voters. And for a bloke who decries taxes, he seems pretty desperate to keep a taxpayer-funded salary.
At the last federal election, David Leyonhjelm secured 3.1% of the vote, and that was enough to win a seat because it was a double dissolution election with a smaller quota. But if he secured the same vote in the upcoming election, he wouldn't win a seat. So he'd have a better chance in the New South Wales Upper House, where the percentage vote required is much lower.
If he can repeat the vote he got at the last Senate election, he'd have a pretty good chance of getting elected. But at the state election, you'll have more competition.
Some of that will come from Mark Latham and One Nation. He'll also be competing with the Christian Democrats and the Shooters, Fishers and Farmers.
Look, I'll let the Upper House circus be what it is. New South Wales is a democracy. If people want to put up their hand for the Upper House, good luck to them.
David Leyonhjelm says he doesn't need luck. He's confident of winning an 8-year term in March. Nick Dole, ABC News.